Fuck it, I'll try. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Good, uh-oh. Good, there's still a wheel in my fucking face. Let me hide it. Hide wheel. There we go. Hello! Reminder to those who redeemed the climbs that Friday morning climbs, we do not do normal climbs. You will be placed into the scenery. And today, the scenery is inside of my coffee cup with Haru. So I've already placed the two who've gotten their climbs. Getting a nice relaxing moment. Right before I take a drink out of you all. Don't worry. My coffees are relatively sweet. Whoa. How's everyone doing this morning? I almost didn't wake up. Almost did not wake up. I was so tired. Coffee. Love coffee. Get some coffee. Do nice to someone. Kiss my creepy buns. Everybody's raptured. Oh. Mother scratcher. We just make amends. That is for everyone. Minecraft is for everyone. Doing good? Good morning, Santas. Hi, Richie. Tired but good. I feel that bit. Doing good. Took me an hour to properly wake up. That's my life. But I get that, Clay Moon. Cozy, feeling things after seeing the Digital Circus finale. Good things. Oh, good. Phoenix wants to be on the rim. You would say that Phoenix wants a rim job, if you will. As Phoenix does not want to get wet. Halloween night. I would invite some of my creepy friends to a Verena Flash. A monster mash. There we go. Hi, Dementio. Welcome in. Wait, what was that? Never fear, Simon Belmont is here. I really like the Starbomb albums. I'm sad they forgot my toast for my breakfast. So I don't have anything to sop up my stuff. I shall see you all slain. Let me eat my egg. Egg. Don't never get hassled. Ow. No toast. I also forgot to salt my eggs. I don't know what it is with eggs, but I really love eggs. Hi, Ness. I wish I took my second nap like I usually do after you in stream. I feel so sleepy right now. Get some coffee. Hi, Nap. I'm good. Tired, but good. I'll wake up, though, as we go. That's how it always goes. Ness, did you see what I sent you? Did you see that picture? You didn't comment on it. I thought you would like it. Oh. I did not see that Castlevania is getting a new game. I've never played. I played one Castlevania game. It was on the DS, and then I lost the game. And I never really played. I never looked for it again. I didn't beat it. But it was the only one that I had. Is this burnt? It's a little crispier than I would like, but it's fine. Like many times. Dear God, why? But good for Castlevania, I guess. Probably didn't seem like my taste. I forgot to respond, my bad. Coffee is definitely... I can't say it's definitely an acquired taste. It is for some people, but I really like coffee. Like, ever since I've had it, I've really liked it. Maybe I like bitter stuff more than I think I do. It was pretty yesterday. It was rough. My great aunt was sent to the ER and they came home around 11. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'm glad they came home. They're gonna boot my snoot. I had no idea, Ness. I apparently have issues with knowing what's going on in my friends' lives. But a lot of that has to do with the fact that I don't like being in voice chats much. Morning, Maverick. Godzilla is my dad. Minecraft is for everyone. Here's the OG version of it rather than the remix version of it. Ah. I didn't really tell anyone, so it's not your fault. Oh. Well, I'm glad she's doing better, I hope. I had a conversation with my family this morning. We talked about religion a little bit. And I know it's a touchy topic. Can I have a kiss? Mwah! We talked about am I here somewhere in the city? Not right now. You didn't do a climb. Also, we're not in the city. You're in a coffee cup right now. We talked about religion, which is, well, this particular topic, I bring it up to chat because I want to know what your guys' opinions and thoughts are on this. Not to make an argument. So there's no arguments involved with this. This is just, I want to know what your thoughts are. My brother thinks that religion actually brings out more bad in people than good. Yeah, this little battery. No, it's my coffee cup. You spent too many points. Nep, you apparently need to lurk more in my stream. He thinks that religion actually brings out more bad in people than good. And I disagree. I think there are definitely more religious people do a lot more good than bad. It's just we see a lot more of the bad side of religion because that's what gets reported. And I want to know if you guys either agree with me or my brother. Hi, Pa. Because I honestly do think there's more good religious people than what we see because, I mean, bad people are reported more than good. Ari Arizona, thank you for the follow. Welcome to being one of my little cuties. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Go, Matt, 2,500 followers. Holy shit. Oh my god. Go, go. The bad gets more press than good. While the good isn't covered, however, to some people it's how much religion other divide moral compass that can impact others' judgment. That's true. Because, like, thank you so much, Ari, for the subscription and the follow. You are my 2,500th follower. Guys, that's actually a substantial amount of people. She's a streamer. I see you like my stuff on social medias all the time. So it's cool to actually see you. I got you. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. Ari, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Go, go, go. Thank you so much. Lily, I agree with what you think. And I can talk on that in a moment. Here, I will. Ari, thank you so much. Okay. All right, thank you for the gifted subs too. 18 people, my gosh. Savannah, Lily, Londro, Clay Moon, Wilson, Zyrexia, Lil Red, Wilson the third is Williston second, and Williston the first. Richie Redline, Rosalind Devon Silford, Crotoa SCP, Connie Paw, Sarah Raven Victoria, Ruby Dread Queen, O Red, Sinier of the Void, Don Carbonanos, Sane Cisco, and Dicor Alexander Lyric. Thank you all. Thank you for those gifted subs. Nap, thank you for the climb. Lily, I agree with that. I think religion is kind of a needed thing to give people hope. Hope is a thing that's needed in the end for a lot of people. It's hard to really think about that. That's a lot of subs. It was. Ari, thank you so much for all the gifted subs. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Yeah, I see, Ari, you've been interacting and liking my posts, my size renders and stuff. It was very nice to get all of that. I am not broke. Thank you, gang. Let me get this climb for Nep. Bitch. Mister. Boy, you're a dork. I pay attention to people who interact with my stuff. I try to see who does what whenever I post things. So it's nice seeing those any of those stuff. I know Ari also does size stuff. I need to look at people's posts more when I see it. Ship girl. Ah, you also do sizey things. You know what? Bam. I've come to defeat you, Cetus. Have at thee. Just go for a swim. View of organized religion is a bit on the pessimistic side. I think they are all born with guidelines for a large community to live together, but most of them ended up being corrupt to benefit the leader. I can see that, Clay. I can definitely see that. I think a lot of big religions, like the really big churches, tend to be more negative because of that. But like a lot of the smaller, like I'll use my family. My grandmother's ordained and stuff like that. And I have a lot of family who are all ordained and who are a big part of the church. But I don't consider them bad people, and they're relatively good people. Decide how this of you could be the guy. Put Pocket in front of Haru, but I must make him a bit smaller. Pocket, did you know you're shorter than a lipstick stick? There you go, Pocket. Did you know that? Thank you so much again, Ari, for the hype train. It's all just gonna take. Oh, fuck yeah. That's an awesome emote. Launches a missile at Scientology. Yeah, emu load. I love that. It kind of has like a weird 3D, like almost what you would see in 3D platforming games. Like, wait, am I? Yeah, a lipstick container. A tube of lipstick is 3 inches tall. You are 2. I found that out. Holy shit, I am. 2, 3, let's go. Sorry I was a bit late, was dealing with stuff. Hey, Red, don't worry. Sometimes it happens. Guys, I want to bring this up really fast. A reminder that if you are subbed to me, you get a discount in the Fourth Wall merch store that you can go down below. If you want to own that Santa's blanket that I have, super comfy, super cozy, you'll get a discount for being a sub. Sadly, the body pillow is not going to be included in that, and neither will the cup. But that's my shameless shilling and plug. Ari, if you can go if you want to. You don't have to. But you can send me a friend request on VR chat, and if I ever get in a hey, I want to do a bunch of images and pictures and stuff type thing, you are more than welcome to join with me on there. But go ahead and send me a Santa Space Sangria friend request. What's the command? Is this it? I don't know. This might not be it. No, that's for the waifu wares. The Fourth Wall merch is not a command. It's one of those like it plugs it in the chat every 20 minutes. Or if you scroll down, you can find a link to it, I believe. You make me one later. I'm on my phone. It's Japan. Don't worry about it right now, then. I'm not too pressed about it. Is this it? This is the Stream Elements merch. Oh no. I can never figure out. It might not even be up anymore. I don't even remember my fucking login. Is this it? No? Noob/J. That's me. Hi, Z. Did that work? This is not the right one. What the hell? I remember trying to log into this stupid website is a pain in the ass. About the Wonderland. Hi, Haru. I don't mind getting killed. There we go. I have to sign in using Twitch. An illness. So we have the Santa's blanket, which I'm the only one that owns said blanket. It's honestly a great blanket. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here's a link to the blanket. I sleep with this blanket every night. It's super comfy. There's a t-shirt, 2 hoodies, and then 2 mugs. The mugs are the Scutie Mark mugs, so the little kiss mark mugs. You have the Team Manny and the Team Santa's hoodies, which are still being sold from 2 years ago. If you would like to get a Team Santa's or Team Manny hoodie. Sadly, the image for the Team Manny and Team Santa's hoodie don't actually show off the images on the back. I mean, it does on the second. So if you would like to have a picture of Manny looking cute or Santa's looking cute on your on a hoodie, go right for it. You get a 15% discount if you are a Twitch sub. And I think you get a bigger one depending on the rank of sub you are. You are super comfy and warm inside too. Thank you. Hi, Ampy. Haru, remember tomorrow to figure out a day that you want to do the thing. And put to a tidy. VR chat. That is heck yeah. Bum 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 bum. Normally, I would really... Hey, I found you. There you go. There you go. Ari, we are now friends on VR chat. I'll be getting full body at some point too, so maybe we could do... I'd like to get a group of others in VR chat, sizey stuff, and then maybe get some sizey art together. Maybe I can get June to take some pictures. It's Sunday when they give me the schedule. I know, I'm reminding you, hey, do this. Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing. Just find a place you wanna fuck around. Now you're in Nudestown, so crazy shit goes down. It's shut your fucking mouth. I don't even play Animal Crossing, but I really like the beat to this song. It's the back of his pimp hand. I also think it's really funny at the idea that he's a big loan shark, but he's like a small animal thing. Meanwhile, Siege would be like, give me a pics of that Santa's booty. If I'm in Blender and Siege messages me, I tend to do screenshots and send him a picture of my ass in Blender, and it always gets him to like stop talking for a moment, and then he goes, "Wait a minute, I'm doing something. Stop distracting me." I'm not looking forward to the sheer amount of lifting I'm going to be doing this weekend. Gotta get them gains, Impy. Gotta get them gains. Or are you moving? Either or, really. Either or. To taste the back of his pimp hand. You have Clippy points that are about to expire at the end of this month. I'll have to check your Clippy wallet. I have 5 Clippy points. I can't do shit with that. Mm. What's Zer selling today? It feels incredible. Oh, what? Oh, moving bedding stuff for my siblings, and I'm needing to lift a bunch of mulch. Okay, I read that very, very differently because oh, it's only 2 hours. When I read bedding, I thought you were talking about a sleeping bed until I got to the bunch of mulch. And then my mind went, are they sleeping in dirt? Are your siblings plants? Do you have plant siblings, Impy? Because that's kind of cool. Going back to my topic earlier, I'm glad that most of you feel the same as me when it comes to seeing religion, where, and I should state this really fast. I've been indirectly involved with a lot of bad religious stuff, but I've also been indirectly or directly involved with a lot of positive religious people. So I get both. And because like I've talked about it before, but a lot of my negative thoughts about myself stem from when I was a very young child. The school, a religious school I was going to, was basically telling me that I have the devil inside of me and stuff like that, and I was a bad and all of that just because I have ADHD. But I see a lot of good too, because my grandmother is a priest in the in the church that she's a part of, along with a lot of my uncles, and they're all very they are all very kind people. And it was funny, she was talking about she is it this week? No, it was last time she went up and preached. She was talking to the congregation about allowing gays in the priesthood, to be up there. And overall, everyone in it is fine with it. Except the only people who seemed to have any kind of problems were the males, the older males. But it's not that they had it was not like, oh, I had problems against gay people in it. It was they just don't like change, because she brought up, well, they felt the same way towards women a couple years ago and black people a couple years ago, but now they're fine with it. A lot of it has to do with people don't like change, because people don't like change. Hello. Hi, Belta. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. So I don't believe the overall religion is bad. Belief is good. The overall thing on it is belief is good to have, and hope is good to have. It's a lot of the negatives that we see through the news that tends to spread that religion can be bad. But that's a lot of things. Like, here's a fun little fact. You see a lot of negative stuff about billionaires and all of that all over constantly, but you don't see any of the positive usually. One of the positives is Jeff Bezos's ex-wife. She got a lot of money from the divorce, a lot, and she uses that money to help small businesses who are doing good for their communities. Like she has this huge fund, and whenever she sees people doing stuff online that are like throughout over around who are needing help or doing good for their communities, she just gives them money. She doesn't expect anything back. And like, you don't see that in the news ever, because that stuff doesn't sell. My mom used to work for the newspaper, and they used to have people come in all the time going like, why don't you guys cover this thing or that thing? Why is it always, this negative bad stuff? And she was like, well, that's because if you want to sell newspapers, you have to report the negatives. People don't buy to see that. They don't care for a bake sale. People don't care for a bake sale. They care about reading if there was 5 people killed in a car wreck. Cool tea, thank you, Lord Shadow. Which is strange since our species is built on change. Our species is built on change. I'm going to be honest. I think we look at, and this is going to go a little different topic, but it comes full circle a little bit. We as a species look at autism and see it as a negative thing, when I feel like it's actually more broad, and to the point that most non-autistic people, I say with quotes, are probably have such a small, mild form of it, and a lot of that comes from not liking change. For example, of things that you would not think would be on the spectrum, but is on the spectrum. If you have ADHD, you're on the spectrum. That is, they don't like to call it that because so many people have ADHD, but it is on the spectrum. It is its own way in on that spectrum, to the point that they even were debating on changing its classification to being a form of autism. And I should say, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any of this. I think it's actually very normal. I think what we deem as a negative in society is actually not as much as a negative in society as it really is. I think those on the spectrum type people are needed, as they are a lot of the time. It's they think out of the box, or they're different, which allows for that differing opinions and thoughts and change in who we are as a society, as a species. Not saying there isn't negative, there's a lot of hardship for those who are. Good morning, Tally. Oh, I need to get on WoW at some point. Actually, I'll do that now, since I'm not going to be streaming it, but I'm not going to be doing much other than checking my stuff. Hi, Shin. So I tend to view life in a positive way. I don't think there's an infinite amount of negativity as a lot of people do. I think there's definitely a lot of positive stuff. We just don't see it. With you, that's very nice for them to be philanthropic, but you realize that philanthropy is also a system that whitewashes the exploitation of thousands on behalf of a CEO. Although very selective on topics, you can give $100 to a beggar and it will make an incredible difference to that one person, but focusing on an individual rather than the system at large is kind of shifting focus from the important subject. I'm just stating that, like, my bringing up Jeff Bezos' ex-wife is more like she has all this money and she could be like, oh, this is mine, I'm hoarding it. But she put that all that money in a trust fund for sending out to people to help them with their lives. She didn't exploit anyone other than a shitty person of Jeff Bezos, I guess. So she just got a divorce, and that's where she got all of her money. Or I don't know what she does. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think any of it is good, but I'd rather someone be using it for good than for bad. Good for her, but billionaires are still unethical by nature. Sure. Oh, that tally appears you immediately think of Wow Peak. Yes. Thank you, Red, for the drink. Oh, we've had good ethics sometimes. I don't know. Maybe. I did that. Rather that we don't really divorces of billionaires and rely more on taxing the ultra wealthy so we don't have to rely on generosity of a rich person. Yes. I thought that was getting remastered. That's neat. I think it's funny that that's still. Would you think? I guess is there other? Oh my God, has there been other Assassin's Creed remasters? The original got remastered, right? They're gonna feel like the PS Vita game. I didn't even know there was a PS Vita game. I've only slightly touched the first Assassin's Creed, and I have 1 and 2, but I don't know. I guess they're just not for me. I guess they're just not for me. One you can play as a woman at Liberation, I think. Oh, why would they put that on the Vita? Finished my breakfast and I wish I had my toast. But I didn't have any toast, so now I don't have toast. Oh, now I'm trying to think of topics, but I can't. Mm, mm, mm. That's cute. Never played that franchise before. I played a bit of Black Flag. I guess I did because it was free on my 360. I feel like that's probably the best game they could have remastered, honestly, because it's other than Sea of Thieves, it's probably one of the best pirate games. Going to give Santa's shoe a tiny hug to let her know that she's great. Well, thank you, Impy. AC4 was also remastered at one point, or was that 3? I only played 1 and 2 mainly. Black Flag's fun, but again, you could get rid of the assassin part of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and just go with pirate. Like, you are just a pirate, and I think it would just make as a really good pirate game. Miss the Pirates of the Caribbean MMO they used to have. There was a Pirates of the Caribbean MMO? I didn't even know that. Like, out of all... I can only think of 2 pirate games. 3 if you count Kingdom Hearts. Or the Black Flag was more pirate simulator where you are forced to do assassination miss. Yeah, that's basically it, Impy. Very long ago, it was even playable in the browser. Wasn't too bad. Interesting, I had no idea. Pirate Wizard 101. The original story was going to be Desmond was going to gain all of the skills from his ancestor and become the best. Okay. Yeah, and then they stopped doing that. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I like what I played of Black Flag. The whole sailing with your pirate buddies and stuff with oh my god, I just said the name of that pirate game. Sea of Thieves. I think that is a good friend game. I think that might be the best pure, I would say it's not pure co-op, but mostly co-op game. I think that might be the last one before it was all friend slop, right? What games came after Sea of Thieves that was like, here is mostly a co-op game but isn't a friend slop co-op game? Because I think most is friend slop now, right? I think that's the best, like, mainstay. Monster Hunter? I wouldn't call Monster Hunter a co-op game though. Like, it is co-op. Don't get me wrong. It is co-op. 100%. But that's not the same. Because you could do most of Monster Hunter solo. And yeah, you can play Sea of Thieves solo, but it's absolutely not meant to play solo. Yeah, Monster Hunter's primarily solo. So I wouldn't really call Monster Hunter the same as Sea of Thieves. Like a game that's, yeah, you can play this solo, but we highly recommend you playing with other people, and just because, like, the fun of Sea of Thieves is definitely, if you play Sea of Thieves solo, I feel like I'm just grinding stuff up to play with my friends later. But Sea of Thieves was definitely a, like, something mainly co-op required. Then how about Helldivers? I could see Helldivers. I would agree with Helldivers. Helldivers might be the one right after Sea of Thieves. Because that game fucking sucks solo. It's not fun. Unless you're like a super challenge mode things, but most of the time it's not. God Eater's boring, solo is so yeah, but God Eater is the same as Monster Hunter. Because it's literally the same. God Eater is anime Monster Hunter. It is the same concept and everything of it. Hunt monster, get parts, build weapons. Forgot to get that game, didn't I? Helldivers, maybe. What the fuck am that? I can't think of any others. Says, have you ever played Prey? I own Prey, but I've never played it. I think I own it. Yeah, I own it, but I've never played it. I think I watched. Did I watch Ness play it? Ness, if you're here, did you play Prey? Prey's pretty good. I've just realized I don't like playing games. I mean, I do. I play World of Warcraft, Destiny, the Spyro games. But it's hard for me to get into a new series. Like, I don't know. So I'm playing that again to finish getting all the trophies. Oh yeah, you are a trophy whore. You heard about Spyro 4? I did. I don't like people calling it Spyro 4 though, because it's not Spyro 4. Enter the Dragonfly was Spyro 4. As much as people want to deny that game, it exists. Is it good? Hell no. But it exists. But I have heard of it. Technically, in order of the original trilogy, it is Spyro the Dragon, Spyro Ripto's Rage, Spyro Year of the Dragon, Spyro Into the Dragonfly, Spyro A Hunter's Tale, and then I think this new Spyro game will be part of it. That was the first one I played. Enter the Dragonfly? I apologize. Imagine playing the worst one first. And that's not even like an opinion-based thing. I don't think I know a single person who has ever been like, Spyro Enter the Dragonfly is the best game ever. Or the best game of the series. That game played like shit. Welcome back, Pocket. Welcome back. Spyro the Kite. Oops, I mean that fan-made Samus game where you play as Samus instead. You said that the last time I told you. I will say that every time you tell me. The problem with Enter the Dragonfly has to do with a lot of the levels are essentially the same. Like, it was definitely a rushed game. We'll just go with that. The concept behind it is cool. The game looks cool. But it plays like shit. And because of that, Sony at the time thought, did he age up and you quote unquote die in the PS2 follow-up? So it's basically the Dragon Ball GT of Spyroverse? No? I don't think so. Unless you're talking about... Hold on, let me look this up. I don't think he ever grew up. Unless you're talking about the Legend of Spyro series, which is a different timeline. So yeah, Season of Ice Flame and Attack of the Rhinox is a separate timeline. Oh, A Shadow's Legacy. Here we go. I forget about that one. Let me look this up. Spyro, I didn't play that one. Spyro Shadow Legacy. The original continuity. Adventure Master in the Martial Arts of Dragon Kata and uses magic. I need to play this one apparently because it's part of the original series. Game scripting, button mapping, 2D background programming, several overlapping issues. Only time Spyro's voice can be heard in the game when he says "ha ha" and when he screams when falling down a gorge. To produce like blah blah blah. Let me see if I can find story. Plot. Red, villain fighter returns, decided to fight Spyro once again after losing a very short battle. It revealed that Red was a pawn, the sorcerer, the purple demonic dragon wizard, the one responsible for trapping everyone in Shadow Realm. Red decides to change his way and help Spyro defeat the sorcerer. After Spyro makes his way to the sorcerer's lair, the sorcerer reveals himself to be a dragon with 4 wings, who, like Spyro, is purple as well. To engage in combat, and then Spyro wins. Sorcerer makes his escape before he loses power completely. Spyro returns to Red Dragon Realms, and a parade is thrown in his honor. Red soon arrives in the middle of everything and makes a good on his word by apologizing to all the Elder Dragons. They all accept it, aside from Titan, and welcome him back later on. Spyro and the other elders are seen preparing for when the sorcerer strikes again, and another scene, the sorcerer is seen flying away, and text the bottom screen says, "They knew he would return, but this time the dragons will be ready and waiting." So now, you're probably thinking of... Yeah, Paul, you're thinking of the Legend series. He absolutely grew up and had a girlfriend dragon. The Legend of Spyro series is a different continuity. That one, he's voiced by Frodo. It follows a more darker tone, where basically the dragons are almost all wiped out, if I remember. And then he meets up with his first villain is a black dragon named Cinder, who he becomes friends with and gets together with. And it had co-op. That's the first co-op one. And he fights another purple dragon. I didn't know that. Apparently there was supposed to be a film for it. I'm a little sad it was kind of... I didn't know. So yeah. He's the Dark Master. Never get tired of seeing you towering like this, Samus, though I'm going to sneak some of the eggs off your plate because I'm hungry. Please do. You can have what you want. Although, like I said previously as well, I did used to play the Spyro demos on my Crash disc, so it's not like it was my only experience with the game. It's just the only one where I could fully play the game. We need to get you to play them. Is it Crash supposed to get a show soon? I have no idea. About Spyro's new game... Oh, yeah. So, his new game... A Realm Beyond is the first game of Spyro from the original series to be released in 21 years. White Hunter. I need to finish playing Spyro. So definitely going to be oh man, what spring 2027. I hope we get a good release date soonish. It won't be soon. It'll definitely be closer towards its release. That way I can do a proper playthrough of the original Spyro games, skipping the Game Boy games because those are not part of the original this continuity. What was the last Spyro game of the continuity? It was a DS game. So I guess of the continuity, Shadow Legacy. Yes. The last, Phoenix, the last game in the original continuity, not counting The Legend of Spyro, was 2005. Ah, I'm going to play with my boobies. Bit, thank you for the drink. And then move back from society. Wow, yes. The fighter to now he shreds. That's only like 5 years, right? It's 2026, Paul. It's 21 years ago. That's gonna take some time to find. I want to know more about the sorcerer. Interesting. I bet. Corey Lee, thank you for the follow. Welcome to being one of my little skitties. Hope you're having a fantastic night or morning. Morning. Sorry if I'm on and off. I'm doing some cleaning, but I'm listening. No, it's fine. I'm reading and talking and just overall speaking. Poor Red. I'm vibing with my pet gator. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Don't get bitten, but hell yeah. I love gators. Also, that game coming out reminds me, two favorite people to watch are both Spyro fans. Fuck yeah, I love Spyro. My back suddenly hurts. Paul's turning to dust right now. Interesting. I need to play through A Hero's Tale fully. I've been playing it off stream for a little bit, but then I stopped. This is for experimenting in dark magic is forbidden. Believe they could be harnessed for greater good of mankind. Interesting. I do like the original continuity. Like, listen to your lovely sultry voice. Why, thank you. A stretch. He's 12 foot and like 900 pounds. Aw, he's just a little guy. My shoulders hurting because how I'm leaning. Phoenix, that means you're old. This means I'm gonna have to play through. I'm gonna have to play through all of Enter the Dragonfly again, doesn't it? I don't want to, but I may have to head off. Not feeling well, might be exhausted. I don't know. It's okay, little red. I get you. Understand. If you need to go rest and relax a little bit, I get you. Interesting. Okay. I love dragon stuff. I love dragon stuff. Oh my god, I'm up. Welcome up, Panda. Zelda awaits. Too late. Don't know where I am. Hold on a minute, Linkus. Damn it, old man. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Kitsune Adventurer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to being one of my little cuties. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Or day. Whatever it is for you right now. It's morning enough for me. Dorgan. Dargan. Anytime I see Dargan spelled, I immediately go to the Trogdor episode of Strong Bad, where he's having his friends draw dragons, and Strong Mad with his pencil dug into the table spelling Dargan. Thanks. So far so good. 'Tis 11 a.m. for this demonic soon. Oh, I feel that it is 11 a.m. for me. My name is Donkey Kong. My name is Donkey Kong. I need to look up how the remake is doing for, or not the remake, but the fan-made version of Enter the Dragonfly is doing. Hopefully it comes out. That way I can play that instead of the actual game. I like dragon stuff. If he clinging for his life to avoid making the obvious joke. I like Dargans. Dragon, not dragon. Oh my god, Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. I wish they had a DK64 remake. You know what? I'm surprised we've yet to get that. I don't believe this. Let me see. Who posted this? Is this a guy? Okay. Two months ago. Wow. Fuck it, I'll download this. We'll see how that plays later. With the double the collectibles. How about no? Durgans are pretty good. I agree. Out of control. Ties. New, a whole bunch of stuff, bug fixes, cut stuff, sound effects, quality of life, bug fixes. I'll have to figure this out later. Just like how pretty, you're pretty cool. Hey, I don't know about that. Teen Spyro, why? Why? This more. I need to figure out what this Hytale thing is. God, I'm so excited for the new Spyro. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that I cared about, if I can be honest. You don't want to collect 7,642 things? No. Why do you think I've never streamed Donkey Kong 64? That was one of my first games. I can't do it. It's too much. Remember how I say that there's such a thing as too much game? That game, too much. Here we go. I'm pissed now. The Skylanders kill it with fire. I'd put this in the original timeline, but unless they do decide to remake unless they do decide to say that A Hero's Tale is not canon, that is. You could stream it. We won't judge you for not getting 101%. I, as a child, could never get past the one boss. Oh, fuck. What's that boss name? What's that world's name? Hold on. DK64 Worlds. DK64 Worlds. Oh my god. Beautiful Clovis. Oops, gave me short notice. Frantic Factories boss. I could never get past it. Mad Jack. I just couldn't do it as a child. It was too much. Interesting. I just couldn't do it. She's just like me for real. Jack in the Box guy beat my ass too much. Yep. I'm glad that you and I had the rough time together. And I never did another world after that. I couldn't do it. I did Angry Aztecs. That one wasn't a bad boss. That was really easy. When I was really the first time I got to the Armadillo boss fight, I had a rough time. But whenever I got a little older, I was like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Those bosses are some of the darkest rooms in those games. Oh, that's funny. Armadillo's name in the UK is Armored Dildo. Was the nickname. I always had to call my sister to beat him. Aw. I haven't beaten the original trilogy of the Sonic games, 1 through 3. I've beaten 2. And that's the only one that I cared about beating. Of the original 3. Four. Was Sonic and Knuckles just 3 with extra stuff? Or was that its own game? Both time. Roll on out. Sonic and Knuckles. I think it counts as 3. Okay. Then I didn't beat that one. I did play it. I still, I don't know. I played I played the 3D games and enjoyed those ones. But my God, Sonic going from 2D to 3D was really rough on him originally. That's cute. So all 8 boss keys are retrieved. A lock opens. K. Lumsey will be free during a cutscene. Giant Kremling will pursue the King Cruiser 2, making it crash down on the beach of DK Island, and preparing the path to the final boss against King Crucia K. Rool. His final boss fight's very funny. You get to hit his big toes. It's very funny that did you guys know that the one of the biggest reasons why Xbox bought Rare was they thought they would get the rights to Donkey Kong? And that didn't happen. I remember that. Oh, yep. Are they stupid? Xbox? Yes. But that was the original reason for it. They did get Banjo. I said this. Could you have imagined? All right. Summer game or the Xbox showcase is going on. They had just showed Spyro the Dragon. Everyone's like, "Oh man, that we're getting a new Spyro game. That's awesome." And then it goes dark. And then from the side screen you hear, "Duh." And then Banjo 3E announced. I think Xbox would I think the Xbox would explode. Could you imagine that? Yeah, they own Banjo. Rare owns Banjo. Virus into the TV, virus and it got about to masturbate. Like immediate. I love the Banjo games. I would have shit myself on command. Immediately saw it, poop myself. I think because like it's clear that they're not entirely like whatever with Banjo because they still do crossovers and stuff in games. Sure, the last one we got was Smash Brothers, but that was 2019. Oh my god, Smash Bros. Ultimate was 2019. Holy fuck. But we are old. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, and then Flash like a Jiggy showing up on screen or something. Santa still make me feel old. Look, we haven't had an actual just a plain Banjo game since 2008. In 2 years, we are going to be getting the 20th anniversary of Nuts and Bolts. In 2 years, we're going to be getting the 30th anniversary of Banjo-Kazooie. I bet that's what they're waiting for. If they were going to do it, it would be then. Now Rare makes Sea of Thieves. And I think that's really the only thing they're doing. But yeah. Think of that. Like Slam Banjo 3E. Dun, 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 dun. The only thing that would have made that better is if PlayStation would have announced the Jak and Daxter, like a traditional Jak and Daxter style game. I'm surprised that I guess those are part of the Sony Dead Series things. All of a sudden, Jak and Daxter remake. All of a sudden, I'd be okay with a Banjo-Kazooie remake, honestly. Banjo-Kazooie and a Banjo-Tooie remake. What's happening, people? And hello, Proto. We're just hanging out and talking, having a good morning together. How are you? I should play through all of the Banjo-Kazooie games again. God, I love those games. I had to plug in the Xbox, though. But I do have an Xbox controller, so I could play it. It's funny. People complain about Banjo-Tooie being too much of a game, but there's only 90 Jiggies in Banjo-Tooie, and there's 100 in Banjo-Kazooie. They're waiting for things to be dire before making those new games. For Jak and Daxter, yes. Sony has a big IP graveyard. Yes, they do. It's why I don't like Sony. Tired and hungry, going to play Force Unleashed in a bit. Oh, I hope we have fun with that. Store War. Think about go to what? Every time. It's hard to be to go through. I love the Banjo games. I don't know if I like Banjo or Spyro more. Thematically, I like Spyro more. Play style, I think I like Banjo more. About to Goku, it's about your wife. How would they do Banjo 3? Remember, Grunty's full name is Gruntilda Winky Bunyan. Gonna keep the stream in the background as I play to get points. Also, is that Vegeta singing? Basically, it's Vegeta's Serenade. Yes, but I had to wait. But it's not. I wish they could get the actual voice actor to sing it. That'd be funny. You said so far. With a salad bar. Gruntilda Winky Bunyan. I'm gonna smother you with my butt, Phoenix. Leave out Goku. I like the Gruntilda as a character because she is just straight evil. And in a funny way evil. She's not like evil in an annoying, edgy way. She's just evil in a cartoon villain way. She's like, you know, the you have magic that could cure all sorts of diseases, and she's like, I don't want to cure diseases. I want to be the prettiest thing ever by turning a bear's sister into a fat ugly monster. It's still better than mouth. You do get mouth a lot. It's also very funny that Banjo-Kazooie was originally not supposed to be what we got at all. We were originally supposed to get Banjo-Kazooie was originally an RPG called Project Dream or Dream Land of Giants. I think that's all very, very funny. Originally, you're supposed to play as a pirate-like guy, and then it swaps to a bear with a sword, and then we got Banjo-Kazooie. His sister Tootie was supposed to be named Piccolo. I gotta play that game with the drunken squirrel, not gonna lie. Conker's Bad Fur Day? Banjo-Kazoo. Speaking of dragons, Chroma the Dragon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to being one of my little cuties. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Dude, I love my breakfast streams so much because I feel like I get to just to hang out with all of you. And I don't have to worry about anything else. I just go over here, read stuff on like a different website, and interact with you guys. It's a game with giant cave woman, it is. Banjo originally was supposed to be a secondary character. It's VR streams without the headache. Oh god, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Piccolo was supposed to be Banjo's girlfriend, but then they changed her to Tootie and swapped her to being Banjo's sister. The giant was supposed to be a villain. Change that. Dinger was a dog. It's the weirdest looking dog I've ever seen. Yeah, Tip Top. Tip Top is a recurring character in their games, by the way, if you don't know any of that stuff. Tip Top's a turtle. Tip Top? He was the turtle in Diddy Kong Racing. Tip Top. We love Jugga the giant lady. Yeah, her name is Jugga, and she's got huge jugs. What characters were in Diddy Kong Racing DS? Banjo and Conker were taking out. They had Dixie and Tiny Kong. Wow. Never played that game. Oh. Smash. What is Banjo X? Oh. I didn't know this. I would have loved this. That's so cute. Oh, that's so sad. So, there was a game called Banjo X that was being made before Nuts and Bolts. And it was a remake of Banjo and Kazooie in 2005. However, it was not supposed to be it was advertised as a straightforward remake, but in reality it would have been very different, as characters, the idea is characters develop a sense of self-awareness about having to relive scenarios in Banjo-Kazooie, and they change their behavior accordingly. For example, the giant termite queen would burst out of Ticker's tower in Mumbo's Mountain, and Conga would have used his oranges to defeat her. Humba Wumba and other characters from Tooie would also appear, along with some of Tooie's locations. That would have been so cool. Oh my god. And we get Nuts and Bolts, which, mind you, in and itself is a good game, but it's not a Banjo. I mean, I guess it is a Banjo game. It's missing that feel. Bro, what? Yeah. That's so cool. I would love us to get them to do that. That would have been a really good of thing to have. Poor Humba Wumba having a name that's very unfortunate for what she is. She definitely did not. Also, they made her younger in the Nuts and Bolts, clearly. Where did I see her age at? Did we never actually get her age? Let me look this up because I thought we did. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, I guess we never got an age for her. I thought she had. I thought she was like 13. He's tiny. He's tiny. Then Samus runs him over. Hi, Toku. Good morning. Stream that was over, and I'm here stuck for 2 more hours. Yeah, we got another 20 so minutes though, so just enjoy it when you can, while you can. We're talking about old games like Banjo-Kazooie. Just a little round. Oh, Comfy, thank you for the stretch. Guys, we had a good morning today. We've reached our 2,500 goal for, honestly, when did I hit 2,000 followers? Was it the end of before the last year, end of last year? So in less than a year, we've gotten 500 followers, over 500 followers. And I'm hoping to continue this path. I'd like to get 3,000, honestly. Stupid family died. Oh, fuck yeah. Let me send this to Ness. Japan gets a dating sim where hot anime guys turn into swole cockroaches. Is Hoshi in Ness's server? I hope so. Message. Ew. Excuse me, what? Japan gets dating sim where hot anime guys turn into swole cockroaches. I sent that to Ness. Just healed me, bro. Thank you for the drink, Draconian Man. I'll make an announcement in my server. Oh, look, a face I can eat. Starbomb, hope to watch them soon. God, I love. No, he worked in Kingdoms of Amalur. I didn't know Grant Kirkhope worked in Kingdoms of Amalur. That's awesome, actually. Toots. Toots. I got a message from a lovely June. Aw. Uh, There we go. How's the prettiest, loveliest kaiju lady? I'm trying to look for the prettiest, loveliest kaiju lady. You're not talking about me, are you? You talking about me? Gotta look at the mirror. Damn. Damn. I love the Dark Souls games. I haven't played through them in a long time, though. After Elden Ring came out, I haven't touched them since, really. Made me divorce my wife. Hey, yo, man, the DLC came out. I want... Not that one. Alright, I have to go to this one. In the depths of space, you could easily go punch your stupid ass with your face. I love this song so much. This is actually the song that made me found Starbomb was Regretroid. Look over there. It's Kraid. I'm the strongest dragon that you've ever seen. You're gonna die, motherfucker. I take up 5 screens. And then we'll go down easy. And convert it to feces. And we'll take the fear in your eye. And your beautiful hair. And your well-toned thighs. And your pillowy lips. And no, we're better die. Battle super tight. God, I'm so excited to play more Spyro. I just want more Spyro. That's it. So far under your ass, you think they're up behind your eyes. Like I'm a sex object. Mother brains a woman, yet she gets respect. Oh god, I was there when Starbomb dropped their first track. Oh, Draconian Man. Get the fuck off my planet, this is your last chance. And slide on off my pants, up that you're all fucking dead. By the way, do you like puppies? Here's a basket of puppies. Yeah, I could see you possibly. Phoenix, if you were to play Spyro, I could see you playing the updated version with reignited trailer. I could see you playing it. And I could see you having fun with the reignited trilogy. Hi, Wolf Rider. Good morning. Pop and lock. I'm gonna buckle up my pants. Around with a jumping dance. I can see you liking it. It's 2 a.m., but I'm sleep locked. Oh, well, good night. Sleep locked. What's that mean? So watch and learn, Navi. You're a piece of shit. God. Hi, Gibby. Good morning. Can't sleep until way later. No, I've been through that. It sucks. It sucks so much. I'm just a fuzzy ball of happiness. Hi, cute kitten. Leo, I was wondering if you were going to show up for your common drink redeem. About your butts. And that's what I think. Your butts are nuts. I've been pretty bad mentally. Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry. That's always the worst. I hope you feel better. I recommend watching something. I recommend, if you guys want a good watch, just a watch through of something that's fun to watch, got a lot of good jokes and just very interesting. I know the season 4 of it gets a little rough, but it picks back up after season 5 after they lose someone, which really sucks. But go watch the TFS at the Table series. It is Team 4 Stars D&D series that they played with Chris Zito being the DM. You have Grant, Lanny, Ben, HBI 2K before he left. I need a Crunchyroll and I'd feel better. How about a kaiju kiss? Mwah. Thank you, MP, for the kiss. I hope that makes you feel better. Yeah, I recommend watching through TFS at the Table. Each episode's about 3 hours long, some a little bit longer, some a little shorter. You'll watch it and get through it relatively fast. Boopy boopy doo. Kiss froze my stream. Oh no! It was too powerful. I should make a character named Cinder, but named the way that the dragon, so it's Cynder. I should play through the Legend of Spyro series. I just don't know how I could do Dawn of the Dragon, since it's there's a DS game of it. Can you emulate PS4? ASMR Peak song. Nintendo's online greatest announcements. Wow, we listened to basically all of Starbomb. If you had to choose between a cute puppy and a cute kitten, which one would you choose? Cute kitten, I answered this question yesterday. I could not choose because, first off, I have issues with cats. IRL. But I don't want another cat. I can't choose between a cat or a dog anymore. I don't want either. I just want whatever. Song name, Nintendo's Online's Greatest Announcements by Starbomb. Sorry, there's no more left. My stream was on ads and I missed the answer. Oh, the answer was no. I can't pick. For one, I feel like I'm trapped in that that question. Two, my full answer was like, my full answer was I'd get a lizard. What time is... All right, this song is a little too long. This is a very long song. Whatever. Softlock and Legends ZA. Oof, wait, can I do a song request? I don't usually do song requests, as I have a hard time with songs, and music is rough for me. Music's rough for me. A lot of times people will be like, you should listen to this song. And I go, oh God. So we're listening to 6969. That's a weird statement. I know it's a joke, but that doesn't mean it's not. Oh, that's a cute little image. Can I make a request that you help me get this kink out of my back? I feel like if that's going to have me try to step on you, and then it would crush you. You just want me to put my shoe on you, don't you, Impy? I need help getting my scent kink out of me. Oh my goodness. Well, I was going to say you just press your thumb on me, but your idea is way more fun. Hey, yo. You just want my steppies. Dick elders. Ain't no thing for themselves. Of 2112 by Rush, yes. It's very funny. Shoot the fucking lasers. What's funny bit? Musk sense on a more human, horny level. Hey, it is what it is. Let me find. I'm immediate in love. Do you have wet food? I just woke up. I'm hungry. Sure. We have all kinds of food. What am I looking at? Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. But I think you just pour it on me and eat me instead. Impy, if I poured hot sauce on you, I think it would be very rough on you. You want to try wet dog food? I don't. That stuff stinks. Like, not good. Okay, I had somebody obsessed with my armpit smell. Didn't know that was a thing until. Oh yeah, people have. They have an interest in certain smells. I mean, I wouldn't mind wafting your scent. At my size, that's all you would get. The most hype thing in Nintendo's Direct was Deltarune, not any of Nintendo stuff. Ocarina of Time was pretty cool. But I didn't actually watch it, so I don't know what it was. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 4. It was announced. Wasn't that something that a lot of people are hyped out about? I mean, it was announced before, wasn't it? But we got more from it. Shoot them lasers, shoot the fucking lasers, bottom. Just like at our size, the smooch should be all encompassing. Yes. Only a little more than we know. Fair. How long was the wait from KH2 to KH3? Yeah, Ninja Brian just kills him. I don't want about game. No. I don't even know the last time the Giants just took a shower, guys. I don't take showers. I take baths. 14 years. Holy shit. All right, guys. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. But it's time to call it. It's time to end it. I know. I know it's rough. But I have to go. There's my socials. Here's my raid message. We are going to raid this morning. It is somebody's birthday. So we're going to go give them some early morning love that they deserve for their birthday. We'll be back Sunday. Hopefully Sunday, depends on how I'm feeling, for VR chat. So if you want some VR chat or size day Sundays, be there for it. We are going to be raiding the lovely final boss, as it is a final boss's birthday. You're going to be fighting against them, trying to survive. Go make sure we go wish a final boss Neffy a happy birthday and a Gao Kaiju attack. We'll be back Sunday for some Sizey stuff, Sizey shenanigans, and I hope to see you then. So if you would like to watch some Sizey things, then you'll be happy about that. If I don't do VR chat, I don't know. We'll figure out what to do. Okay. I love you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful morning, day, evening, and night, and Saturday. Mwah. Okay. Goodbye.